So watching like the last 2 days, chat, I've really become a fan of like I started to become a fan of trap tricks, but like I'm just gonna say this. Maybe I'm biased, chat. Does anyone else think that like evenly matched should be banned? Cause I feel like that card is just rampant, and bro, the fact that there's like multiple people main decking even, you guys really know? Dude, evenly match is stupid right now. You just go to like decks like I seen a Kashtira player maining evenly match. I mean, Labyrinth already pretty much main it as like a staple because I mean they do. But like I seen Trap Tricks man, like evenly match is disgusting. Evenly match should be banned 3 years ago. Now evenly. Oh, hold on. Since you took it there. Wait, that card is still good. Evenly match. Evenly match is insane because there's no Omni negates this format. The only Omni negate this format is Baron de Fleur, and like no one's really making that. No, it's fine. Thanks, Ryan. You underage girls, stag, stay away, cap. Let's see. So instead of having this chat, cards that don't fit their archetype, which we talked about last stream, let's delete that idea and let's rebrand that idea as dun 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 Yu-Gi-Oh cards that should have been banned years ago. What do you guys think of this idea? Wind Up Hunter, Gem Knight Lapis Lazuli, evenly matched. I also want to go, I don't want to make all of them the same exact, but I kind of want to go Lyrilus, Independent, Nightingale. Beige, Selza approved, Cap hates backer. Bro, what do you mean? We already have Feather Duster, Cosmic Twin. What do you mean back? We had tons of backer removal. Yeah, but not really. Dark World Ceruli? Okay, what is this Dark World card you guys won't shut up about? What was this Dark World card? Is that just the one that like you summon? I don't think that card should be banned. Dark World Ceruli. Dark World. Where is it? Hold on. I think no. It looks like a troll or something. Let's see. Dark World Ceruli. Where are you at? I don't think I see it. It helps you hand loop them. Yeah, but it's like not even good though. I also just don't see it, by the way. Am I missing? Yeah, here it is. Ceruli, Guru of the Dark World. I like how it's smiling. If this card is discarded to the graveyard by card effect, special summon this card to your opponent's side of the field in defense position. If this card is special summoned by the effect of a Dark World card, your opponent discards one card. Okay. Am I missing it? Hold on. If this card is discarded by the card, so it special summons. I mean, it does feel like a Dark World card. It does something when discarded. That's kind of how Dark Worlds work. And then if it's discarded by your opponent, it does something like it feels like a Dark World card. Technically, you discard. Oh, okay. Because I was so so confused. Okay, hold on. So if I discard it, it goes to my opponent's field, and then the opponent of my opponent, me, discards one. Is that how it works, chat? The opponent of my opponent, so me, because I'm like your opponent discards. I'm so lost. I'm like, how is this a loop? The opponent of your opponent, which is you. Okay. I get you. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't see, like, the reason that I don't put this in this category, chat, is because these cards are also cards that don't fit their archetype. We talked about Wind Up Hunter. We talked about Gem Knight Lapis Lazuli. I don't even feel like I need to talk about Independent Nightingale Like, these are cards, at least these three, that do not fit their archetypes, like, at all. This at least fits the Dark World archetype. Maybe not picture perfect, but it still fits the archetype. Does it allow for a bullshit loop? Yeah, but it still fits what Dark World does. You know what I mean? It's still a monster that summons on when it's discarded, like this, where's Silva at? This, like, half of the Dark World monsters do that. So, like, Cerulea still feels like it just feels like a weird one, but it still feels like a Dark World monster, as opposed to those other cards that, like, where's the, no, well, hold on. So I don't want every card to be the same exact thing, right? Like, I don't want every single card to be on this list because it doesn't fit its archetype. I believe evenly matched, chat. The problem with evenly matches, and I said this when I talked about Evil Swarm Exciton Knight. I am not a fan, and I believe the Yu-Gi-Oh community is also like this. People do not like cards that punish you for winning. You know what I mean? Like I don't like these cards that say you're in a losing position. Cool, you just get this complete blowout effect because you're losing, because you're bad. Like, that's whack. You know what I mean? And I also just think I think it was Stetcher. Stetcher was talking about how, like, you're either forced to negate this card or, like, lose in modern Yu-Gi-Oh. And you can say, oh, it punishes overextension, but the problem is, like, it does it in such a devastating way, chat, that's kind of, like, unrivaled in the game, right? Would you guys agree that banishing face down is infinitely better than, like, destroying? If evenly matched just destroyed the cards, like, okay, maybe I could live with it. Evenly matched freaking banishes face down. You never get those cards back, like, ever. When you banish face down, it's like just negated. Okay, that's just negated, forehead. Don't punish me for, it's not even overextending. Like, the way Yu-Gi-Oh is played now, chat, putting cards on the field. I'm talking more specifically about back row. Is that overextending, Twitch chat? When you put, like, 4 cards on the field, like, that's not overextending. Like, that's necessary for survival. Like, bro, if you're playing a deck like Labyrinth, you can't just be like, oh, I'll set 4 cards instead of 5 because I don't want to overextend. That's not how, like, you might need that 5th card to stop your opponent's push. Like, that's not how the game is played anymore. You get to keep one card's not enough. Yeah, you get to keep 1 card and then lose because that 1 card just gets beat by your opponent's 5 cards. Cool. It's overextending if you have no way to protect them from getting nuked. Yes, you can. Jib, answer the question. That is literally never how evenly is used. Jib, I want your thoughts on this. Is evenly match a fair and balanced card? Or am I off my rocker? I think evenly match is disgusting. And by the way, chat, this is not new. If you, hold on. What I like to do, chat, there's a show I watch called First Things First. It's got a guy on there called Nick Wright. He calls himself Mr. Consistency. That's me, boys. I'm Mr. Consistency. Top 10 most controversial, if I spelled that correctly. Boom, boys. Boom. Press 1 if Cap G ain't done nothing but been consistent his entire life, boys. That's all I am. Konami's top 10 biggest and most controversial Yu-Gi-Oh! Mistakes of 2017. The Yu-Gi-Oh! Hierarchy. What's the thumbnail? Oh, it's evenly matched. I have hated this card since day one. So don't be like Cap G getting new on you. I've said since, what is this, 2017, yeah, oh my god, it's actually, what's it called? Almost 6 years ago, chat, I was like, yeah, this card's stupid, it's dumb. I don't like cards that make it so that if you're losing, you just start winning. Like, I've felt that way about this card since day one. Evenly is fine. No, it's not. This card's fucking stupid. This card is dumb. Enter battle, you trade your battle phase to win the game. That is not right, chat. Damn, yeah, it came out in Circuit Break. I mean, I know that doesn't sound like a, the sequel flop though. Can I get an F? Can I get an F to pay respects? Why did the sequel flop? Is it because I used Trip in the thumbnail? Because this one got 100K and this one got less than 20. But anyways, it's Triff's fault. It is Triff's fault. It's totally different from what Runic does. No, Runic is a strategy. Look, if you're mad because Runic decks you out, then just be mad at Runic. But Runic doesn't take away it doesn't take away your cards on the field. Like Evenly Matched says, you put 5 cards on the field, you get to keep 1 card, which is all your resources. Runic doesn't take away any of your cards on the field except in 1-for-1 exchanges. It's not the same. Runic attacks your deck, and maybe you don't agree with that being a strategy, but like it's not the same. They're like this unless you're talking about the whole trading battle. Like this card says trade your battle phase to win the game in 1 turn. This card's bullshit, chat. I don't care what any of you say. This card should be banned. Runic has 2 cards that do. You guys just talking about what's it called? Also, by losing to, you mean going second. But what is the? Hold on, Jim. Just explain to me how Evenly Matched is balanced, right? Because, like, are you saying it's easily negatable? It's easily played around? Like, what's the balance part? That you have to sacrifice your battle phase? The decks that use this card the best, like, can't OTK anyways. Decks like, I don't know, the trap decks. Like, we can't OTK anyway, so we don't need the fucking battle phase. It costs you your... Bro, I will gladly, if I'm playing, like, Labyrinth, I will gladly trade my battle phase, which doesn't even matter in my first turn anyways, because I don't have any big monsters, with, like, Eldritch, Dino Morpheus, another deck that can't summon anything in its first turn. You have to summon your shit during your... I will gladly trade my battle phase, which I'm not going to get anything out of anyways, to basically win the game or to make your resources minimal. Like, what? It punishes players for putting everything on the board. It's like Dark Ruler. You can't OTK. But with Dark Ruler, you get to keep the cards. That's the difference. The difference with Dark Ruler is it doesn't actually kill the monsters. And Dark Ruler only hits monsters specifically. Dark Ruler doesn't do anything the back row. Evenly Matched gets rid of everything. And it banishes them face down, which is the most difficult to recover. And there's like nothing in Yu-Gi-Oh! That triggers when banished face down. Like, if it destroyed cards, cool, I'd be able to, like, get some value out of my Eldritch cards or something. Like, I just don't understand why. I don't know. I feel like you should have to have less cards under your control than your... Dude, Evenly Matched is disgusting. I don't know what the fuck you guys are on. Like, if you guys are going to defend Evenly Matched, you guys are crazy.